episode of Cardinal Film Fights. I'm your host and judge, Mark Rollins. I'm dressed as Fix-It Felix Jr. from the popular Disney movie Wreck-It Ralph. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's around Halloween, and this is my Halloween costume. It's a tradition. Get used to it. So anywho, today we have Haley, Brandon, and Skylar with us today. They're going to introduce themselves, give their name, their major, and their year, and then we're going to get into it. We also have Vaughn checking the facts over there. We have Nick. That's a surprise. We have Nick, El Presidente, on the timer. So this time is going to be official. This is official meeting minutes right here. So let's get to it. We'll have Skylar introduce himself, then Brandon, and then Haley.
Hello, everybody. My name is Skylar James Wilson. I'm a telecommunications, digital video productions. Oh, nailed it! And I'm a senior. So after this, again, I'll continue on the miserable road of misery and pain, disappointment, and all that fun stuff as an adult.
All right.
My name is Brandon Carson. I'm a sophomore journalism major, theater minor.
My name is Haley, and I am a sophomore telecommunications digital video production major.
I don't care enough to check you, any of you, on if those are true or not, so we're going by the honor system here. But anywho, so if you're new to the show, here's the formatio. We start with a 60-second introduction in which our contestants introduce the answers to the question, argue why they picked them, and then we go into a 5-minute forum where they build it themselves up, tear each other down, and we finish off with a 30-second conclusion in which they take all their arguments, wrap it up in a nice, neat little bow, and then I judge. It's how it works. So, without any further ado, let's get started. First, we'll have Brandon introduce to answer his question, Skylar introduce the answer to his question, and Haley introduce the answer to his question, but you probably want to know, what is the question? The question is, what is the hardest monster/villain to kill in a horror movie? So let's go with Brandon.
Okay, so there are plenty of horror movies that deal with demons. Now, who is the head of said demons? Well, it's the devil. How do you kill the devil? You can't. No one has yet. I don't know how anybody does it. There are plenty of movies that have demons in them and that the devil sends, obviously, that we know of, like The Exorcist, The Omen, The Conjuring, The Nun, Rosemary's Baby, and The Witch, that I have listed down here that I could remember. And what happens when the movie's over? They just kind of go away, and evil is defeated? Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So for the purposes of this argument, to specify, you'll be arguing from such movies as The Conjuring, The Omen, and The Exorcist, and Rosemary's Baby.
And The Nun and the Witch.
And The Nun and the Witch.
Many.
I'll deal with devil demons.
Gotcha. Next,
devil.
we'll go to Skylar.
The perfect organism. The alien xenomorph from the Alien franchise. So, what makes this so a hard monster to kill? Well, simply put, everything about this creature is fucked up. So, the way it's born, it latches itself onto the host, and if you try to take the face hugger off the host, that face hugger is going to kill that host. And once it impregnates the host is going to have a killer chest pain. And even then, as the saying, as it metamorphoses to its full adult body, it kills indiscriminately. No matter what you are, what religion, what race, sex you are, it's going to kill you no matter what. And not only that, if you try to kill that thing, it has acidic blood. So yeah, if you shoot the thing, you probably get splattered by acidic blood. So yeah, you're kind of fucked in that sense of way.
Next is Haley.
Okay, so I'm going to go through a lot of things in 1 minute about Michael Myers. He was first sent to an institution. He broke out. He got shot multiple times and fell off a balcony, but he lives. He was shot in the eyes, then set on fire, and then he woke up from a coma. He was shot again, falls down a well, then he was nursed back to health by a hermit. Then he was put in jail, but of course he breaks out. He was tranquilized, beheaded, but of course, he was just faking his death, so he wasn't really the one beheaded. And of course, he was electrocuted, but yet he just keeps coming back because there is no way to kill him. And now he's going to come back again, not going off of all of those movies, just the first movie. But still, there is just no way to kill him, and he always will be resurrected. And that just makes him the hardest villain to kill.
I think we should clarify that this is Michael Myers from Halloween. not
Just
Canadian,
Michael.
not Canadian actor Michael Myers, though if the Shrek franchises are any indication, he is equally hard to kill. So, let's go straight into the 5-minute forum.
Okay, first thing. She killed the xenomorph in the first one. She threw him out of the ship.
Yeah, you just throw them out into the void of space.
The entire crew got picked off one by one by this alien. This one alien.
But you can still kill it.
And even then, have you heard the steamroller logic here? So imagine Michael Myers. If I use a steamroller, I just go over it and just, and oh, there's a remain of him. And even then, you just said that the new horror movie, Halloween, is going to retcon all those other Michael Myers films that he's in. So there's a possibility that Michael Myers is going to bite the dust in this one.
But based off of all the other ones, I'm not gonna say that he will.
And here's a steamroller coming by, and just if he tries to get on, just kick that fucker off of it, and just like, all right, steamroll, baby. And there's the rest of him. And the devil. So have you heard a book called the Bible, and the chapter of Revelations?
You can't keep the devil away.
I'm gonna say this right here. The devil has a time limit right now. So at this point, the Revelations, and in any movie with apocalypse here, it's followed by the Christian book of Revelations, and everyone gets judged, including the devil himself. So the devil can do all his bad shit, but guess what? He has a time limit. Whereas the alien, it's a spawn. If you kill one alien, there's gonna be more aliens to kill.
I want to hear the side of the devil. I'm sure that sentence will come to bite me in the butt one day. But right now, let's hear the side of the devil.
Well, I mean, it's just pretty much all that I said. I mean, you see all these horror movies with demons that he sends up, right? Mm-hmm. And they can what's the word? Exercise. I don't know if that's the right way to use that. Mm-hmm. They exercise them away. You see that
Pumping for Jesus.
in The Exorcist. You see that in there's this really bad movie, Deliver Us from Evil. You see it in that. The Omen and Rosemary's Baby are ones where there's spawn of Satan, devil himself. Conjuring, you got a demon that they just exorcise away. But he keeps coming back in all these different forms. And in The Witch, they don't even do anything about it because the witch kind of wins, and so does the devil goat. And then they all have their weird thing going on. So you can't get, I mean, sure, in the religious sense, you can keep him at bay, but he's going to keep sending up stuff.
Even then, he's just kind of like a pussy by then. He just can't do his job.
And can't you just cut off, like, you know, the whole life of a xenomorph?
Even though aliens will keep like coming back, you can still kill them.
Like, even then, if you do kill them, you're gonna get acidic blood on you, and then as such, you're gonna either die or be really, really horrible, disfigured more than Michael Myers. And
But
even then,
they can
again,
kill.
steamroller, baby, just run over Michael Myers, and he's everywhere.
You think a
behind me.
steamroller is going?
And
I
even
think he
then-
can outsmart a steamroller. He'll just
And here's the thing.
change his costume
I could go
to somebody
gangster
else.
on him, just on the steamroller, drive in, just pop him a few times, and just keep him at bay.
Okay,
And
so
even then,
for the devil, I'm just gonna move on. For the devil, you can still like keep him away with religious things. I'm sorry.
Jesus, that's what you need.
Holy water, crosses. I mean, you can keep those things away. Michael Myers, you can set that man on fire, and he's still gonna run after you, and somehow wake up in a coma and be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go find them again."
Or just steamroll him. Just
That's-
steamroll. But whereas the alien, though, even when you try and kill it, there will be
It
some way
dies.
it's going to try and kill you. And it's also agile as fuck.
But
as
you
see
can
in
still
other movies.
kill it.
But yeah, even then, it took
That's
in
the
the first movie.
question.
In the first movie, the entire crew, except for one person, Ellen Ripley, who she manages to successfully outsmart the alien, and whereas
Kill it.
Michael Myers, all the survivors were able to outsmart Michael Myers.
But here's the thing.
No, he keeps coming back.
even
So, but do they? Okay, so I haven't seen all of the Halloween movies.
Okay.
do they kill him in the movie, and then the next movie he comes back?
In certain movies, he disappears. In some movies, they make you think that he might be dead, but they never fully release if he is dead.
So
So
basically,
you never see anybody
I mean, you see him get shot in the eyes, but yet he still lives. And then
in the next movie?
No, he got shot in the eyes. Then he got set on fire. And in that movie, you think maybe he died. But yes, in the next movie, that's when you realize he lived through the fire. He
So
did
it's
live
okay,
through
if
the
you
eyes.
took
Okay, but
movies
see,
as
that's
their own
that's
movies.
just the writing.
if you take these
is-
movies as their
is, I
own
guess.
movies, and if there's not a possible sequel, Michael Myers is dead. Because the
But
sequel
you know
comes
who
along,
Michael Myers
it's like,
is
oh, he's
due
back
to
again.
all of the other movies.
Oh shit,
Ooh.
we were wrong.
Nick, I'm going to be honest, not as good as Paige, but you're working on it. It's a work in progress. Okay, so let's go to our 30-second form. We're going to start with Haley, then Brandon, then Skylar.
I see that Michael Myers he became Michael Myers through different movies. So yes, even though you think he is dead at the end of one movie, you know, just like how he has arisen before, he is going to again. And that just makes him incredibly hard to kill. Aliens you can kill. That's just it. You can kill the aliens. And the devil you can keep away. Michael Myers you can't keep away as much because he's just going to come after you and not die.
I don't know. The devil is an unearthly being